Do 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 do. Oh. Hold on. Let me change it this way. I've got my screen at a weird resolution. Hey, thank you very much, Nubby Earwiggles. Good luck trying to find me. Oh, it shows up in the corner. I'm on QA. There will be no bucketing today. Seems like forever since I streamed. Of course, I streamed on Friday, so really it's only been 2 days, but still, I usually stream on the weekend. And my Friday stream was only the 1 hour official stream. The lack of crazy amounts of streaming, by the way, will probably continue as this is release week, and it's we're coming in hot, as some might say. I'll repeat that phrase over and over again. Maybe that'll be like my key phrase or something like that. You know, like there's no I in team. We're coming in hot. We will see. Speaking of coming in hot, I did just fix the bugs in the stats for taming. That's actually a really common bug, and for those who didn't know what it was, there were some situations where it just basically they'd be doing crazy damage. They'd have crazy strength. They'd have crazy stats. It's a stat. You have to set a stat thing, and you have to set it like on the client, and then it's got a shared code with the server, and it knows how to properly reset that stuff. It wasn't resetting it. It was only resetting it for some categories, but not for all of them. So anyway, so basically instead of it being plus 20 strength for your pet, it was plus 20 strength for your pet per update, which of course happens at different intervals, but so it continuously build. And thank you, Torque, for the stream and all the other stuff. I know you were just doing a stream, so thank you. So today I'm here actually on QA. I was going to try out some stuff that needed to happen. Hey, Scan4, thank you very much for the sub. For the 3-time sub. But there's some things that I was a little worried about. I thought I'd get on QA and test. This is not a great map to go test it on. Let me find... I'll just do it like a player. Apply, buff. This is how players do it, right? Oh yeah, got a new haircut. Got a haircut on Thursday, actually. I had the haircut for the Friday stream. Thank you very much, Snugs. Thank you very much, John Marcus. You missed it all, Snugs. All of it. Thank you guys for showing up with some bits. So today it's kind of a holiday. Not really. Most of the team is working in some form just because we got a lot to do. I told people they could take the day off if they wanted to. That Star was cool with that, but no, we got too much stuff coming in. As I was just saying a minute ago, we're coming in hot on this release, as in we're coming in fast, and we got some problems we got to deal with. So anyway, so I'm just on right now on QA. I'm going to go do a little bit of testing. Oh, look, a stag. That'll be a good place to test it. Come here, stag. Are you a special stag? Encounter me. Yes, I've been encountered by a stag. And thank you again, Snugs, and thank you again. Oh, thank you, Z. Oh yeah, and I will be streaming most this week as I usually do on release week, but I'm not going to be most likely I will not be doing the morning stream. I get work done when I'm doing streaming stuff, but I get more work done when I'm with the fewer distractions, obviously. So I'll not be doing the morning stream. I will be doing the afternoon streams and all that jazz. Alright, so let's see if I can remember how this taming thing works. Have I got taming collars? Come on, I gotta have taming collars. Here we go, taming necklace. I got taming in my... So I gotta get taming on there. Hold on. Tame creature. Oh, come on. Let me do my set all skills. You gonna laugh at me, Snugs, while I do my set all skills? So I can go and try and be a tamer. Oh, I messed up. Trying to be a tamer. Thank you very much, Snugs, and thank you very much, Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix. Oh, yeah. Not the stuff you normally expect, but I mean, that's the type of stuff, if I have time and I'm not crazy swamped, I'll do. Phoenix accidentally deleted something she did not mean to delete. And sent me an email being sad. So yeah, so I don't normally do that type of stuff, but wasn't super busy. Oh, look, the dog's in his bed. Naked in his bed, even. He doesn't have a choice. I'm not going to cover him up right now. But yeah, deleted an item they did not mean to delete. And I had a free moment, so went ahead and helped him out. Will the Corpian crit chance be correct for R66? I'm not sure what... no, Snugs. I can verify you did not delete $1 million. Lilybird. So I'm currently on hold on all box shipping. I got off about a third of the total boxes I had left. There's about 200 that I can ship. I just have to get some signed maps from Richard. And thank you, Fakan. I've got to get some signed maps from Richard. The ongoing saga for me trying to get maps from Richard is still going on. Richard hasn't been in town. Again, he's had some personal family stuff going on that he's trying to deal with. Just still, I think most people have seen that in the news and know about his family loss and all, but he hasn't been down as much lately, so he came down. He was down about 4 weeks ago that he signed a bunch of maps for me, and nobody can find the maps. The guy who has access to his property is like, he's an old friend who's a firefighter, Dale, Elad's Lighthouse Dale, said that he looked and couldn't find them. So we may be waiting until Richard gets down here so I can get some more signed maps to send off. So I can start sending off to you guys again. But I do hope to get that started again in the not too distant future. Anyways, streaming stuff. And again, thank you for Con. Thank you, Snugs. Thank you one and all. Oh yeah, and we're coming up towards the endish of the month. Resets in 4 days. So those who are in the top 3 are going to get gold cloaks. I'm going to start doing those who are in the top 10 will get silver cloaks. So if you're 4 through 10, you get a silver cloak. Actually, if you're 1 through 10, I'll send you a silver cloak. If you're 1, 2, or 3, this is the first month, I'll send you a gold cloak, and you'll get a silver cloak too if you're in the top 10. So, oh, the Scorpion. So that was one of those things I started working on. I can definitely get that in. That's one that's safe and easy to go in as a patch. There was a mystery because I was working on a few of the pets, and I was trying to make, as I mentioned before, I was trying to turn a few of the pets into like the tier 15, the destroyer equivalent of the pets. But I didn't check any of it in. I kept it just checked out because B, the official taming guy, had a bunch of those files checked out, and I didn't want to stomp his changes or try to make him do an integration. And now we see why, of course, which is he had gone and he was adding a ton of new high-tier tamed pets. So he basically did what I did, except he did far more than I had planned on doing. But anyways, that's actually one of the things I'm going to test out here today. Hey, NBNN News. Hey, lads, how you doing? Have you received your Lazzy yet? Oh, wait, that's Jack that's going to get the Lazzy. I think I've got my gain up too high here. Hold on. I redid my microphone thing, so I've got one of these things now. Like the arm. I don't have the sound isolation thing. That's too cheap to get the good one with the sound isolation. But yeah, I need to make a Lazzy for you guys. And Griffler, man, it's 3 months for everybody. Thank you very much, Griffler. So anyways, I'm having to adjust my microphone. Test. Trying to get so it just goes up, but it does not get to the red. That way I can still get excited about something and not deafen you guys. Okay, I think that's good. So... let's see, I was going to do... leaderboards. Hold on, I gotta do some work stuff here. Everybody, I think pretty much everybody at the company's working today. Maxine is home from school today, so I'm kind of working, kind of not. I'm just getting a lot of stuff done, so... I did get the artifact tier stuff tested and checked in for the 9 artifacts I think I have right now. I'll get a few more in there. Do. You can't hear me? Are you sure? I think that's a pebcac on... thank you, Fakan. Snugs. So the change for the pet damage went in this... Or went in... Ooh, did it go in yesterday? No, it went in today, so it's going to be in the one tomorrow. Yeah, you should enjoy your time on QA right now, because for those who've been over there, if you have the new skills... The pets are hitting for like 30,000, 50,000 points of damage. It finally balanced. Finally, it's what you guys want. But 6 million crit, that's pretty good. 13 million? Oh, you guys are having good contests there. Yeah, so enjoy your time on QA. That has been fixed. And that was the thing. I started talking about this probably before most people were watching, but whenever we set up stuff like that, you have to like there's some things, when you have things that add bonuses to stuff, you have to go and make sure the stat knows how to handle it and knows how to reset itself on the client, on the server, and on the remote, just so they all stay in sync. But anyways, there were like 3 stats that were not properly resetting themselves. So if you had a +5 to pet strength, it was actually +5 per tick. Like +5, basically almost per frame. Hold on, I gotta yell at some people. And so today I started at 2. I'm going to have to stop probably around 3:30. We've got company coming over for Memorial Day. So it's only going to be a 90-minute stream today. I'll try to get in a full-length stream the next couple days. Sorry, still chatting up people work. So I need to go find, what's the pet name? I need to find the pet name. The exact name for things, because I did some taming on the stream on Friday and found that everything was broken. Like I couldn't summon I could tame, but when I tamed him, the pet I got from the tame version was not what I was expecting. Like I tamed Corpian and it turned into something else on my pet. So why don't we try that again? Hold on, I'm loading up Unity. Oh yeah, and I need to get back into the groove. Let me get the notepad, get my questions up. You guys are asking me. Arca Hemp Strike. Next time you do a balance week and you look at the subterfuge specialization. Yeah, again, this is taming is this time around, but I'm gonna try to hit some, like, a big category per release. I did not. I forget. I actually looked up Z. The question is, what did you find out about the heal modifier and death life drains if heal modifier helps them? I believe it does. I'll go double check. I actually looked it up and I forgot which way it went. But hold on. I think my Unity might actually be... Nope. Still thinking. Oh, holy crap. I don't have a raffle up. Hold on, guys. Emergency. I didn't get a raffle going. Give away. Oh, yeah, so it's not up yet. But let's see. Wonder if the sales between the two are the same. That is a great question. I'm not sure if they are. But I'll start off with one of these silly obsidian obelisk things while I wait for Unity to come up. And it looks like Unity just came up. Okay, now there's a giveaway going for an obsidian obelisk. I know it's not super exciting, but let's see. Taming. Hold on, it pretended it was ready to go, but Unity is not ready to go. Raffle. Why am I not seeing it say... Hold on, it doesn't look like it's adding to the raffle. I'm not seeing anybody show up in there. Hold on a second, guys. I'm trying to see. It looks like my Streamlab thing may have disconnected. Nope. Everybody is showing the raffle thing. It's still ! raffle. But it doesn't seem to be working. Let me try that. Well, that's not doing anything because it's not adding them in. What is going on? Why are my raffles not working? Streamlabs bot account connect. So I'm getting the console. The console is showing things. Showing names and stuff. Yeah, and Streamlabs, yeah, it's grabbing my questions. It's just the giveaway is not working for some reason. Trying to see if like a ticket or something. Join permissions everyone. Maybe follow, no, everyone. That should be all that's needed. Huh. That is interesting. Raffle is still the thing. Exclamation mark raffle. I don't see how this could break. Yeah, but see, when I do the exclamation mark raffle, like I open the giveaway, it normally... Oh, you know what? It doesn't look like questions are working either. Maybe it lost its token or something. There's a token I have to set for it that it has... like I have to set up the tokens. Oh, good. Legion of Myth just got here with 31 people who can watch me fumble around as I try to understand why my... Oh no, this is not a live server other thing. This is actually this Streamlabs chatbot thing. I'm trying to figure out what's up with it. Let me go down and look and see. Let's see. There's the question script. Huh? Crazy. I'm not sure what's going on here. Hold on. The generated OAuth token seems to be invalid. Did somebody change my OAuth token? Hold on, let me go check. I think I may know what is wrong. Now I just have to figure out why or how it got wrong. Hold on. Do. Well, hold on. Let me try one more thing here. Lies. Again, trying to, for those who just got here late, in our usual professional format here, I'm fumbling with the stream stuff, trying to figure out what's up with it and why it is suddenly not doing what it's supposed to do. Which is important because I can't, yeah, it is kind of overcast here today. I can't do giveaways unless I can figure this out. Okay, hold on a second. I gotta log in and do some magic. It's one of those things I've had to learn on stream. Is I normally just human nature. I'm sure I'm not the only one who does it, but like sometimes you mouth out your password as you're typing it, like you say it to yourself. I did not, in case you were wondering. Hey, guess what, Pumpkin?
What?
I'm doing a stream right now, and I'm in the middle of something. Can you?
You know what? My dad's about to be here.
Not for another 2 hours.
I already know, Dad. Come on, hold me.
Okay, great. All right. Thank you all for bearing with me. I think I might be in the right way. It looks like my OAuth token changed. I'm thinking somebody else. I'm not sure they can see you. Nope, they can't see you. There you are. All right. Now you gotta give me some room. I gotta figure this stuff out. You gotta get lost, shorty.
No, Dad.
Maxine, I need to do stuff here. I'm struggling. Don't raffle yet, people. It's not working.
Dad.
Hold on.
I'm trying to make sure nothing's on the floor for Big Daddy.
Yeah?
You know Big Daddy's about to come over.
I do.
You haven't been helping us very much.
Maxine, no, you can't do that. You can't yell into the microphone. You need to go away, please. Okay, give me just an hour or so. I'm trying to work stuff out here. Maxine, can you shut the door too?
Okay, Dad.
Someone is home for Memorial Day, in case you had not put that together.
Where's the snack?
Hold on, I think I did it. Woohoo! Yeah. Yeah, for some reason the OAuth token had become invalid. I'm thinking somebody else in the team probably logged in and unintentionally changed it or something. Yes, Maxine is already a handful, but she's home today. Wanted to take part and stuff. She wanted to come say hi on the stream. Let's see. Question added. I actually did work out in the yard. That's part of why I didn't get any streaming done this weekend, is I worked out in the yard, but I'm not that sunburned. That's just the screen. The screen making me look sunburned. And also, thank you very much to Muglywumple for the 100 bits. Okay, I think I've got things back under control now. Except for Maxine, who I will never have under control. Oh, I see she put a blanket on Mojito. That just a little bit. Is it doing the raffle thing? Let me go check. What is going? Oh, I don't have allow entries going on. Okay, now you guys can raffle. Okay, people are showing up now. Ehondis, The Dundrum, Nubby Earwiggles, Gwendolyn Obscuro, Eric Rules. Okay, guys, sorry about all that. The slow start there. Thank you very much, Synthetic Knife. Nice to see the old names there. Let's see. Whew. And I think I'm using a timer. Oh yes, I am. It's got a timer thing going on, so we'll see. Probably will alert me here in a little bit. I'd forgotten about that feature. I kept meaning to use it, so there's a timer on it here, so it'll remind me. So 28 minutes or something. Okay, whew. Now everything's working. Now I can get to streaming. Alright, now I was waiting for Unity to come up last time, because I always have 3 things going on. Let's see. Corpion Dark Star Destroyer. Let's see, that's creature visual. There's the actual one. Let's see. That has a long name. Alright, let me try and summon this dude. Oh. No, not that one. There, that's the one. Nope, that's not it. There it is. Okay, I got it now. Hold on. I think I can summon this dude. Did it work? Failed. You failed. Hmm? Oh, I'm trying to summon the tamed one. Ah. Hold on. Obviously, you can't summon the tamed one. No, 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 no. Monsters. Dot prefab 1. There we go. Alright, so this is one of the, oh goodness. Hopefully the poison isn't going to kill me. Alright, so there we go. I got that guy there. And as I recall, this actually, unless you fight, you beat them down, you gotta have crazy stats. So pardon me, instead of beating this guy down, I'm gonna do the 200. Put my taming up to 200. And where'd my taming go? What? Thought I had a taming collar. I don't have any collars? God dang it. Hold on. I know, super professional, right? All right, now. Wait, did that not add it? Taming collar. Wait a minute. Why is it not letting me tame? I got 50 remaining. Is it saying that guy's not tameable? I have a necklace on. Well, again, that's why I'm testing this out today. One, you guys know I'm not really a tamer. I usually buy my tamed creatures. Let me check. How about that guy? See, I can tame that thing, but I can't tame this guy. Oh no, now it's saying I can tame him. Did I not have him selected before? I think I did. Maybe I didn't have him targeted before. Maybe I had something else targeted before. Wait, less than 1% chance still, even with the 200 skill? Okay. There we go. Oh, it requires... There we go. Now we'll try it. Got him. Okay. Now the question is, on Friday when I did that... Okay, so it wasn't my imagination. Alright, so I'm going to have to... It's going to be the pretty emergency type fix, I think. Yeah, because this is what I saw before. Except before, when I did this, I got the yellow dragon as the tamed. And then I summoned him, and he was like, Andy's hitting for 30,000 points of damage. This thing's so broken. Which that part, of course, was me. It's not just yellow dragons that were hitting for 30,000 or hitting for 11 million or whatever. It's everything. All right, well. Do. Let me summon them and see what I get. So that will be one. I'll go ahead and let people know. Hold on. All right, just relaying that information as well. So taming artifacts. Let me see. I checked things in, but I don't know when things went live. Let me get over here to this thing. And of course, these are all semi-brokenish right now because of that stat thing that I mentioned. Come on. Let's see. Let me try one of these guys. Let me see if these guys are in. Oh, added to inventory. There's what it looks like in game. So again, it looks kind of like the normal wolf hat, but it has glowy eyes. Let me try the stag one. Yeah, this is one. I think I might have gone a little overboard on the getting the gold. Oh, and you know what? I think I also went overboard on the alpha. So I think I'm gonna have to go back and fix some visuals there. That looks kind of ugly. It doesn't look like it's properly feathering or doing the right stuff. And it looks like I got the eyes a little too big. Oh, let's see. I have somebody asking me if they can have 100 billion experience points. Not right now. I will try and get people some experience points. Right now I'm trying to identify seriously broken stuff. Take it. There we go. Oh, wait, that's what I want. Okay, so that one needs a little love. The wolf one was okay. Let's see. Wait, where's my bear? I did stag again. Why is that showing stag? There we go. Bear. Oh yeah, the bear one turned out pretty good. That's what I want. Keeper. Hey, Mobile Nerd Games. Just trying to see how broken things are on QA. Do. Dust Rider, I agree. That's been on our list forever, and I'm not sure how we've managed to miss that. We do give you a bunch of experience on login, but there's not even a dev command, I think, that will add experience to other players. I'm not sure how we've missed that one either, because usually how I do it is I log on to their character and then give them, like, raise one of their skills to 200, like the light spell or something. Alright, well, so it is clear. That stuff's broke. What did I do with my summon? Yep, got a yellow dragon. Yellow dragons for everybody. For those who tuned in late, that was me. Oh, he is moving though. Let's see if he moves fast. Where'd he go? What? Alright, so speed is working at least. Of course, if I mouse over him, that may be one of those things. He is building up. Oh yeah, he's got a 3,000 move speed. That's not too much, right? Let's see. This will be a good test, though. I can see command yellow dragon if he teleports to him. Nope. Yeah, 3,000. Take that, stag. All right. So that was a big thing I wanted to get tested, because I had seen that in the stream on Friday. So I guess now I can answer questions for the next 40 minutes. Vulcan Jedi. I'm glad to hear it's becoming your latest obsession. If you are new, I don't think I've seen your name before. My name is, and I guess I should introduce myself always. Got 130 viewers right now. I guess probably a few of them might not know. My name is Chris Spears. I am the, not that we're big on titles, but I'm officially the tech director on the project. But I also do a lot of the design work and a lot of the everything work. So, just trying to keep the ball rolling on things. And this is one of the things, taming was one of the ones I pushed for this release. So trying to make sure it gets up there. And doesn't suck on release day. Speaking of sucking on release day. So the pirate ship will not be live for release day, but I do hope to get that live within the first patch or so. And that's like the pirate ship player house. And that's really, again, that's going to be mainly for a handful of people. We're putting it in for the Lord of the Isle people to make it one of their choices so they have something they could get now. And we're probably just going to put it in the Crown Shop and make it stupidly high price so only a few people get it. Because again, that's one of those items that we only want a few of them out there. So anyway, so that'll probably go in, but we'll have a keep version of it, and there'll be a castle version of it. And really the keep version will just be a slightly stubby version of the castle version. But we will be putting it out there just because, again, as soon as I said, this is Lord of the Isle, like there are people who are screaming bloody murder about it. Speed isn't working for the Obsidian Destroyer. So for those who are watching, I'm guessing that person's watching as well. The speed appears to be working it, as you can see, like I'm running it like 16 or something. Whoops. Let me just do that again. Oh, now he's teleporting. Alright, so that may be too fast for him, but he's obviously moving faster than the old versions were. But the part that sucks right now is if I tell him to attack something. One, he's got the long tick time. Oh, 6 million. Yeah. Good shot. But two, if he were actually something that ran up to stuff instead of shooting it from afar. What's he doing there? But you can see his approach speed still is no good. So that's the thing that's actually wrong. It's not that he's wrong. It is his approach, the speed at which he moves to attack somebody is off. This guy isn't moving to attack somebody at all anyway, so that doesn't matter that much. But anyways, speaking of sucking, so I've got a dungeon coming out for this release that is still going to make it as well, along with the pirate ship. But what I'm probably going to do for the dungeon is I'm going to put it in the game. It actually already is added to the next build, hopefully. But it will not be accessible except by me summoning people to it. So for at least a few days, because I'm not going to get any time with it on QA for you guys, for at least a few days it'll be there, but it'll only be accessible if I'm in game and I summon you to it. And then you guys can go explore and find bugs in or whatever. But I don't want to make it fully open in case there is some nasty bug in it or nasty reward problem with it. If I make it fully open without it actually getting testing, because it's basically going to miss the QA cycle completely. So I have to have some way to QA it. So it'll be QA'd on live with me just standing by. All right, well, Brass Knuckles has 10 questions in the queue. I need to clear out my queue for one. Will int benefit the dragon's damage? Let me look. So, if it uses a spell damage calculation, the answer is yes. Let's see. Baby dragon tame. Oh. Tame baby dragon weapon attack. So he's using melee damage for that. Let me see if he's using... Yeah, so his normal attack is using melee damage, which means it's not going to use his int for it. It's only going to use his strength. It'll depend somewhat on the weapon. The weapon could override it, but I don't think it does. Baby dragon. Flying fire breath. Yeah, it's only using melee. You guys can't see what I'm looking at, but of course all you see is me sitting on a rock with a dragon. But I'm looking at the baby dragon attack right now, and it is combat, yada yada yada. 1.667. Oh, it's a 2 second. It takes 1 second cast, 2 second cooldown. Projectile. But it's doing melee damage right now, so right now, no. Intelligence will not affect it. It is using the fire attack type, so fire resistance will work for it, but it is doing melee. And let me see. Brass Knuckles, when we'll have rooms with elf spawners? I suck. That's one of the things I just fell behind on this time because I got so much into taming and trying to get some other stuff. I'd intended to get 2 or 3 new rooms in. My plan for next release is to finish up probably just 1 more level of my big dungeon. And Snugs appreciates that I focused on taming. Just 1 more level of the big dungeon, and then work on converting some of the rooms in that into dungeon rooms and getting the elf stuff done. So good news. Unity 2018.4 is out, which is really just a wrap-up of 2018.3. That is Unity's engine that we use to create the game. We absolutely stress the engine beyond belief, beyond what I don't think there's other projects that do as many crazy things as we do. But Unity 2018.4 is out, and if you saw me rage streaming last week, where I think I probably did like a 6 or an 8 hour stream of nothing but me yelling at Unity. Not because I was just yelling at Unity, but because Unity in 2018.3 suddenly got crazy slow for working for things. So, good news, I moved to 2018.4, and the rest of the team is about to move. And that's what we're doing our builds on. It's just a roll-up build, basically. A long-term service build. But the time has gone from, the time to change one thing has gone from 18 seconds, where I click a button and you guys see me like curse for 18 seconds or whatever. It has gone down to 11 to 12 seconds. So, a little better Unity. Kind of like 1 second would be cooler. But anyways, it's made things a little less painful for me. And I'm getting the rest of the team to move over as well. Let's see. Hoagie Boomer, are resistances working in PvE? Are they supposed to work in PvE? People are saying they don't work in PvE. I can go double check. They should work. Now the thing that's different is there's some of their old skills. We marked the damage type on them. But I can go and check to see. It may be that they're working. I know there's logic in there to make them work. But they may not be scaling at the same rate we expect. So let me go, and for those who are also new to the stream, I'll create bugs right here on the stream sometimes, which is what I am doing right now, because that is one that I've wondered about, but I haven't looked at in forever, so deserves taking a look at. And the reason is because this release is one of the first releases where you guys can make some serious choices on damage resistance with the new ward skills. And that would be kind of lame if the resistance is like it. Absolutely, I know it helps you for other players. It should be helping you for PvE as well, but I want to make sure it's helping you in a way that is meaningful, because they do use two different sets of logic, and I'm worried the scale might be off on that, or on the PvE one. Yeah, because and that's one of the things too with that. There's not that many things that use stuff other than there's some death magic, but the main thing is a lot of stuff uses fire. Uh-oh. Mahita's looking around. Sign to me. R66 critical. All right, that has now been added in. Hey, thank you very much. New name. That's a name I don't think I've seen that. Omega Flux 1. I think I have seen that name before. Earthshake. Did I shake the camera? Draken Neurodo, yes. So tested the 2019.1. I actually just met with last week. I meet up occasionally with some of the head guys over at the Crowfall project. If you guys know Crowfall, if not, you should check them out. They're one of our friend projects, and I know all the people on there. But talking to them, and that's apparently they were hoping they have some of the similar problems we have with hitching, even though they do everything right according to Unity. Snugs, if I give you 5 kilobits. Snugs, I'm going to try to patch it anyways. You do not need to give us 5 kilobits. Right now, let me go check to see where the build is at and see what's going on. Let's see. Integration stuff's going. Oh no, we have not started the QA build. So Snugs, unfortunately, that probably means the QA build will go out first thing tomorrow morning. You do not get to play QA on live. Oh, and it looks like the QA build was last done 2 days ago, which means, that's why my changes aren't in there. They'll be in the next version. So the next version will be tomorrow morning, Snugs. Do not give me 5 kilobits or whatever. You're already number 1 on my chart, which I absolutely appreciate, but you do not need to give me 5 kilobits. But yes, I'll make sure that we get that done. And actually, let me poke Ken. aka Burning Toad. Hold on, they're trying to. There's a Windows versus Linux argument going on. Our Unity cache server keeps going down. It is running on Linux. Or CentOS. Close enough. All right. Whew. Again, I'm a little rusty on the streaming stuff. It's been all the way since Friday since I streamed. But yeah, they're trying to look at it. It is a VM on Windows. So, of course, the Linux fanatics on the team, mainly Undone, were chiming in about, oh, well, it's not Linux. It's got to be the Windows box. But none of the other VMs, none of the Windows VMs on it are having problems, so we will see. Oh, entries have stopped for the giveaway. What the? I did a timer thing. I guess that just ended now, so I should go ahead and do a giveaway. Let's see. You guys ready? Famines, you, sir, have won an obsidian obelisk. I still have some from like one of the other streams. I still have a list of people I need to get some crap to. I will have to go and look up your names, but some of these I do know a couple of these names. I need to get you guys stuff. But some of them I have their Twitch name, but I do not have their in-game name or their in-game account, so I'm guessing. And I'm on QA right now, Famine, so I can't give you the item right now. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and log into live as well. Say hi to people there. But you get an obsidian obelisk when I get over there. Got it. Let me start getting into live. Do 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 do. Starting. And then I'll get into live and then I can do giveaways immediately. And give me a minute and I'll get into live and I'll see what's actually on sale and what our specials are. For those who don't know, the sale is continuing. We're trying different stuff here as we continue to evolve our what kind of business we are and how we do things. So the sale we did this time around was the sales that most people may not even have noticed, but there's 3 pages of sale items right now. And we're doing that for just a few more days. I think it may end at noon tomorrow. Gwendolyn Obscura, could I mail out Taming Artifacts on QA first? I can. You don't have any new pets, but yeah, I can send out. Maybe I'll just send out the ones I already created there. Let me get in here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Level the hub. And just go to our crappy dev test map. And there's Ring of the Ringmaster. Let me go find what another. Hold on, let me get that guy. There's Ring of the Ringmaster. I gotta give up my hat. Let's see, who was that saying that we're gonna have them? Gwendolyn Obscuro. Let's see. You have been elected. getting some items here. All right. Oh. There we go. Sending you one. Snugs, I'm going to send you 3 of each of them so that you can forward them out to other people if you want to. You will be the taming master. So the recipes for these, I guess it won't really matter to you until you can get more of them in game. I'm planning on adding that tomorrow morning. Let's see. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Ring. There you go. If you guys want some items, you gotta go to Snugs. He's got 3 of each. Alright, now I can switch over to QA. For a few minutes at least. That's not what my live version looks like. Dun 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 dun. Why is it not? Okay, there's QA. There is. There we go. Now we got it. For those who missed the earlier part, it was basically me logging on to QA to verify things were as broken as I thought they were. That's okay. It's only like 2 days, so we gotta have a gold build up. Do 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 do. And I saw some people up there talking about tax-free versus whatever. That's one of the things I noticed. Oh, somebody's happy to see me here. There's Nubby. Now he can harass me with water. One of the things I have seen recently, just as I watch the metrics and try to keep an eye on the economy, is the crown. Gold crown price, what people are selling crowns for. For those who don't know much about the economy, we wanted to have as open an economy as possible. One of the things we did to make sure that happened was we made sure. Oh, there's the mojito, not a mojito, the mojito. And technically, right back in the corner, there's the mojito as well. Right down there. What's going on in there? Oh, but back to the economy stuff. So one of the things we wanted to make sure we did was make sure things were open, and we didn't want to sell gold. We want to make sure, I know there's some games where like that's kind of the thing, is basically you buy gold. That's like the number one thing they sell. We did not want to do that. We believe that is horrible for the economy. We did want to give players we did want to do a couple other things, which is give players who are who want to give us money, give them a way to do that, and then turn that into gold without inflating the economy. And we did that by we just making an open market. So premium currency can be bought and sold by players for however they see fit. So players actually, And then the reason that does not inflate the economy directly is that means that instead of it being you give us $1 and we give you 1,000 gold that inflates the economy, it's you give us $1 that gives you premium currency that then you can sell to other players, and then it's gold going from one guy's pocket to another. So that's the preamble to the next part I was going to talk about, which is currently the crown prices are being driven up high, crazy. And I know a couple of the people who are doing it. There's actually a couple of people who are right now working really hard, trying to buy up all the crowns in the game. So now is a good time to go do it. I know at least a couple of people are doing it because they're trying to get crowns ready because they want a pirate ship. Yar, matey. So they want one of those pirate ship when it comes out. So anyway, so if you see the crown prices going through the roof and being crazy high, that's why it also means it's a good time for people to buy crowns if you want to get some gold in game. You can get some gold out of somebody else's pocket and into yours. 240,000 crowns. You are one of the people, but I know there's at least one other person who is telling me, basically warning me that they were going to screw the market up and go and buy. So you're not the only one. You do have some competition, though. And yes, that's what both people are trying to get to a taxed. They're trying to get enough crowns in game to buy a taxed castle deed, so they can put down one of the pirate ships when the pirate ships comes out. So yeah. So just a little bit of competition going on for the crowns right now. So the crowns have gone pretty much through the roof in terms of price. And actually, I don't show these screens that much. I can probably show this one to you here. Hold on a second. Let me get like 60 days of data on here. See if it'll handle that. In 1 second, I'll show you guys what exactly I'm talking about. So a lot of this it comes from, when something desirable goes into the store, sometimes we see these fluctuations. Usually they're pretty small. Again, we can see the gold market. The gold market hasn't changed dramatically in terms of gold. This is really a players pushing the crown price up. And really what that usually means is people buying up all the cheap crowns. Once all the cheap crowns are gone, then they start buying the expensive crowns. So these people, it's probably people who've had expensive crowns up for sale for a long time. They just never got bought before, so they didn't show up in our numbers. I mean, you can put up a crown to sell for $1 million gold. It doesn't mean somebody's going to buy it. It's just like Beanie Babies on eBay or whatever. You can put up your rare Beanie Baby for, $1 million, but no one's going to buy your Beanie Baby for $1 million. But anyways, so let's see. I got 90 days here. Let me see if I can get a snapshot of this real quick. Let me share with you what I'm talking about in terms of the crazy town stuff that I was observing just recently. Let me do that guy. And then I should be able to do that guy. So, when I say the market has gone crazy here recently, that's what I mean. So the thing you should be looking at is this is the guide for what players are selling crowns to other players for. So the green is the low, the purple is the high, the red is the average price. And so we've seen a few of these like temporary, like short-term spike things happen. Yeah, and so that's the thing, is you can see kind of like, the bottom line is usually people put them up at like 100 gold, or they'll like think they're undercutting people into like 97 gold. But you can see there's some people who are still selling for those rates, and they didn't realize that the market had shifted up. So I'm probably costing you money right now, T-Branch, because I'm telling people that the market has shifted up, and people just didn't know. But anyway, so this is your insider information. Well, and that's the other thing, T-Branch, is if you're running out of people who are selling them, maybe more people will get online and, put them up for sale. So maybe I'm helping you get them. Yep, sinking that gold. So, but anyway, so this is kind of the market. When I said the market has gone crazy, and again, this is not like some like middle chunk of a chart or something like that where it starts at like 80 and goes to 120. It just looks crazy because this is the bottom of the chart down here is 0. So that's 0 to 100. So this line right in here where you can see the low price sale is usually happening, that's 100. So it has really gone just over a short amount of time frame, and you can see, I mean, it was stable. This is 90 days on the chart here, I think, and so it's stable, and then all of a sudden, just as we started speculating, some people started buying up and pushing up the prices. So, but yes, a couple players with a couple million gold apiece are driving that market up. So you guys need to get back to driving it down and putting up some more for sale and seeing if you can get some gold out of T-Branch. Oh, what was I going to do? Oh, I was going to email Famines. I owe him some stuff. Boop, boop, boo. Let's see. Oh, I know what I need to get go buy the thing. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to do the raffle. I'm only going to be on for about another 25 minutes, but I'll do 2 raffles in that amount of time. Obelisk outdoor deco. Nope, it's not even on sale on live. So now let's find something that is on sale that I can put up for you. Oh, and this is also this is what I was talking about. In case you guys hadn't noticed, I think everybody just knew that sales are 1 page. There's always 9 items on sale. Look, oh, 3 pages of sales. Pretty sexy, huh? That'll go on until tomorrow-ish. But that's probably what we'll be doing for a lot of our sale stuff, is not putting things up for a bigger sale. We will be putting up like more items from the store on sale, so we rotate through those fairly quick. But this will be up today, and it'll be up tomorrow, like whenever we have to manually turn it off. But this is temporary. Ampu soda. It won't be staying like this. This is our Memorial Day sale that we did a horrible job of advertising. Again, we're still experimenting with things and trying to figure things out on our own. But let's see. This gives me more stuff to choose from here. Oh, I bought the thing. I did not actually send the thing. Let me get the raffle going there so I can distract you guys with that while I do some maintenance. Ooh, how about an ornate moon dial? We'll do an ornate moon dial for the next one. Let me get it up. Don't raffle yet. Let's see. Ornate moon dial. Okay, now it's open. Now you can go. Let me get this stuff sent off to Famines, because I owe him some crowns for giveaways on his stream as well. Obelisk. There you go. Just, oh, that's no good. Enjoy. Scent Famines. All right, let's see. Majoria failed. I think he tried to ask a question, but are you planning on making a battleground for the game? This would include timed events several times a day to capture. Yes, so we are planning. That is some of the stuff, again, for episode 2. For those who haven't heard the pitch, we will be doing far less content, but hopefully far more interesting content. That type of stuff, and also a changing battleground is some of the stuff that we hope to be doing for episode 2. Right now, again, I can apologize to people. I had somebody tell me that they were taking a break because they didn't like the content that was being created, but it's because we're focusing on a lot of content. One, we're focusing on getting more bug fixes done, breaking less, fixing more. We're trying to get stability up. It looks like we got like a couple % up, but not a huge amount this last release, which sucks. But again, a lot of that is outside of our control, and we're just trying to figure out what knobs and switches and things we can turn to make Unity not crash. And then we're trying to improve the new user experience as we continue to push for engagement. The other thing, if I show this chart again, that's one of those things. The chart also, some of that correlates to when we started doing some recapture, getting old players to log back in. And so my guess, I've not gone and done the full study into it, but my guess is that there's a lot of that is being caused by old players returning to the game, and then a lot of new players coming to the game and buying up crowns as well. Because this last, I can blame T-Branch and other people for like this last little set of spikes in here, but I can't blame them back this far, I don't think. Who knows, maybe T-Branch was buying them up this far. But anyways, let me get that off the screen. Let me get something not as boring on there. But anyway, so that's we haven't done as much. Like I said, this release I didn't even get to the dungeon items I'd planned on doing, the player created dungeon items. I will be getting to those next release and make that a high priority again, because again, episode 2, the main focus is on player created content over us created content. We're going to be doing a small amount of high quality content and leaving a lot of the content to you guys and just giving you guys more tools to do that stuff. But the focus has been on new user experience, because as I've probably mentioned on a stream or two, like less than half the people get through the starting scene. And again, that's going back and looking at it and talking to some of these people. The big thing that people say is basically our starting screen is, hello, welcome to the game. Now you're going to read some fairly long text for the next hour. And guess what? If you're someone who's here for adventure and you're here for whatever, and you're not here for a Lord British style game, that is a big turnoff. So we're going to be deferring some of that stuff and removing some of that stuff, but trying to reduce the amount of reading involved, at least at the start of the game. Obviously, we're not going to be redoing all the quest stuff. There's still going to be lots of reading. Just we're trying to reduce the amount of reading required to get from I log in for the first time to I'm in killing zombies or whatever. Yeah, and I mean, that's the other thing is I saw humorously, I showed a chart, I posted a chart at some point on new player acquisition. I can go look and see how that's going. But I posted a chart and someone said, that doesn't match my chart. I have a chart. And their chart was actually how many people were picking up the books in the Isle of Storms. But you can see we're almost, we're coming up on a month in. So this is the last month for new user creation. But anyways, they were tracking the new user creation, thinking they could do it by tracking how many people pick up the book in the Isle of Storms. Nobody picks up the book in the Isle of Storms. That's part of the problem. It's like people aren't even reading enough to know that they're told to pick up the book in the Isle of Storms. So you can find out how many Lord British game type people there are out there. That does not tell you how many new people we have in game. All right, here's one. This is the last 30 days, and you can basically see when the reacquisition stuff started. Slow down a little bit. Again, there's a middle section in here. I'll put a mark on it. The middle section, oops, I guess I can do that live. This section in here, this middle section, is where I was trying out some different strategies for sending things out. This is like, obviously the first one's going to be the biggest. This is what it was before. It was actually down around like 50 to like peak days would be 100. So basically the other thing to take out of this is our lowest days now, since we've started this campaign, are better than our peak days before. But you can see basically when each email goes out, that's email number 1, email number 2. Those are pretty much the same thing with just like making a few tweaks here and there. So then in here, I'm sorry to tell you, Snugs, this area in here is where I tried sending out tuning the email to be aimed at tamers to see if a tamer-focused email might get some attraction. Because again, after I've hit like the 2 big groups and I'm hitting them like saying, come back and play, here's all the cool stuff. Come back and play, here's all the cool stuff. Then I tried doing a tamers rejoice, blah, 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 and getting the tamer, trying to get the tamers in there. But it performed worse than the others. It also, another thing I look at is how many people unsubscribed from the emails. I got more unsubscribes from that than the previous ones. So this one I went back to kind of the old tried and true formula and made it semi-tailored. So, but anyways, continuing to improve. And I've heard from people, there's Brass Knuckles. So we're going to fix that next week. Brass Knuckles says, there's a problem in your system, Chris. I've gotten every email. So the way we have it right now is we kind of had 2 mail systems. So I can explain the problem and what changes. Again, for those who are new to the stream or new to watching anything on Shroud, we try to be incredibly open with things and talk to you guys about stuff and give you the real scoop on things. So that we had an old system that was through MailChimp. We still have that. But at some point around the start of the year, somebody did a prune and they removed like 150,000 people from that email list because our MailChimp prices were getting crazy, like $3,000 a month or something crazy like that. Yeah, that's it was bad, T-Branch. Yeah, so spending $3,000 a month on MailChimp. So they pruned everybody who had not clicked through an email in, I think it'd been like in 3 months. It may have been 60 days. But MailChimp, if anybody out there has used it before, it has some ways that it rates people as to quality. Like, are they opening the email? Because you can get that from if the browser, whatever they open the email in lets them load the image. You can tell that. So you can see what percentage of people load the email and actually view it versus how many people don't even do that, like they never saw it, versus how many people actually click through. So it has some ways that you can rate some people. And there were people who were put into like a lesser category of quality. Sorry, doing hand motions down here and you can't see my hand motions. Those people were moved off the list completely and kind of put in the don't send these people emails. So those are the people who I'm sending emails to right now. That's and this is, again, we have more people that we can add to that list. But this is the group of like 129,000, I think is how many I have on my list right now, that I'm sending out to those guys. And that, again, has been going well. But Brass Knuckles, shame on you. If you were put in that list, that means that you did not click through. That means you did not click through an email in some amount of time or did not load an email. So shame, Brass Knuckles. But anyways, the next week, right now, Wizard Smoke does the main email. He's the guy who does the final formatting, takes it from Star, who does the actual content of it. He takes the formatting and does the MailChimp side of things with it once he has the content from Star. And that's what goes out to the MailChimp guys. And that is very much aimed at players only type email, like telling you all the new features and the cool stuff. You guys have probably seen it 1,000 times, 500 times. But we need to go through and take that list, and we're going to consolidate. We're going to change it so it no longer will be did you click through, did MailChimp think your quality? We're going to look at, have you played in the last 30 days? If you played in the last 30 days, you're going to get that email. You're going to get here's all the cool stuff with the game. And then if you haven't played in the last 30 days, you're going to get my email. So Brass Knuckles, you should be getting, assuming you played in the last 30 days, you should be getting moved from that list over to the next list. You'll get one more email this Friday or Thursday, and then you'll be moved over to the other list. Yeah, eHondas, yeah, that's a thing, block images to avoid web beacons. Yeah, and that's the whole thing, is people can tell. Did you see it? So a lot of email stuff like Thunderbird, I think by default, one of the most popular, if not the most popular email client other than web clients, and Outlook. By default, it blocks everything. You have to allow things to get through, and that is because people can tell if you open a mail that way. Because they put codes on the images, links in it. So here's an image with a link to a website. Well, the website can tell if someone came for that. Well, they give each email gets unique tags basically for the images, and they can tell, did someone even look at an email? Even if you didn't mean for them to know if you looked at an email, they'll know because they can see, oh, somebody accessed this image with this crazy long name. So that was specifically set for that guy. So anyways, and also for those who don't know my stream, I always try and do techie talk stuff. Sapper Steel 76. I hope to get to that tomorrow. The question is, Chris, what's up with the missing spell crit? I have no idea what changed on that. That was not anything I changed because I haven't touched that code in at least a couple releases. That is probably fallout from something that One and Only did. But I will be taking a look at that. I'll try to get that ready, get that back in for live. I'm not sure why that stopped critting. I may know why it stopped critting. Going back and thinking about things. Yes, I know. And I had Fizzle and other people I know. I've had a number of the high-end players who just expect that to work and they count that as part of their DPS. So that was not intentional. Will be fixed. If not in the initial release, then I will get it for a patch. As I mentioned, we are coming in hot on this release in terms of there's a lot of stuff that is shaky right now, including the tamed pets, as you guys just saw me demonstrate. That the tamed pets, we're having some issues with them. In terms of you tame this, you tame a Corpion and you get a yellow dragon. You tame a Destroyer Wolf, or Lupine Destroyer, I think is what it's called, and you get a yellow dragon. So I'm guessing that was one that Beezus set up 90% of it. Beezus set up 90% of it, but he missed the last part to make sure that when you capture the thing you're actually getting, we have to manually set the tie to it. Because when you tame something, you don't actually get the exact same creature. There's actually a tamed version of it, so we can tame it down a little bit. Tame it down. Get it? Oh, I think somebody's about to die. Oh, nope, he lived. What? You guys watching this? I guess that's Nubby up there. Used a jump potion and I had no idea there was collision up there. Why would we have collision up there? Oh, there's collision like on that little piece. Okay. That I can buy. Do. Yep. This thing's pretty big. Uh-oh. Oh, there's the collision. Is there collision on the ring stuff? I guess not. Anyways, let me get back to a few more questions. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do the raffle first, and then I'm going to, because I got to get off here in like 10 minutes, so I got to hustle. So I'm compressing. More raffles. Again, for those who missed me, let's see, I'm trying to think. I think I took Thursday off from streaming. Because I've had so much to do for this release. I took a couple days off from stream, but I took Thursday off. Friday I was on the live stream, but I didn't do my own stream. And then Saturday and Sunday I took off. Today is kind of officially a holiday, but we're all working because we're trying to get the build ready for this weekend. Not this weekend, for Thursday. But I will be doing some streaming. I will probably not do morning stream this weekend because I got a lot of stuff to fix. And tomorrow is our team meeting. It looks like we're going to have one after all. We usually cancel them on release week, but there's some important new user experience stuff to talk about. All right, let me do the raffle now. Close giveaway. Pick winner. Anpu Soda. Congratulations, you have won. You're the next contestant. You're just Anpu in game, right? Pretty sure you're just Anpu. I will send to Anpu. And let's see. Now I can figure out what I'm going to do for the last thing here. Let's see. Ooh, Haunted Pirate Galleon. Topiary Dragon. City Statues. Shogun Castle Wall. So that's actually pretty cool. I think I'm going to go with that one. Shogun Castle Wall. Oh, it's got more than 10 items. I hate sending things to more than 10 items. Whatever. I'll live. Are they all named Shogun? There we go. Shogun. Okay, they're all named Shogun at least. That'll make it easy. Let me update the thing. Shogun Castle Wall Set. Bam, it's open. Jump in. Spam. And let's see. Famines, T-Branch, Jarakith, Seer's Orange, Cypher Black. You guys were the top 5 in the list. Oh, so nobody did die there. Okay. Let me send this thing out to Anpu. Oh crap, what did I give away? I was doing the Ornate Moondial, that's right. Ornate Moondial. Grats. Alright, I'm going to answer questions here for about 5 minutes. Brass Knuckles. Oh, Brass Knuckles. So I know what caused that. I guess you're saying that it drains more. He has to. Did you look at scaling focus on pet levels 500 plus focus drain? So the good news is, with my changes, pet levels are actually higher, which means they're going to have more health and be tougher in general. Plus, a lot of stuff gets calculated off their level, which means that they'll have like higher strength, do more damage, lots of other stuff. So that's the good news. The bad news is, I believe the pet focus cost is also based on their level, so it's pretty proportional with their level. So my focus drain is 800 now. Wow. All right, I'll take a look at that and drop down a little bit, but that is, again, the way it was set up. Most of the stuff I did was scaling up pet level, fixing some stuff with the pet level. But that also means the pet level being higher means your focus cost is higher. But I will take a pass on that tomorrow as well. And I can say these things, but unless I create a GR for it, it's not really happening. So let me create a GR for it. Focus cost on new tamed with higher level. Bam. Okay, so now there's a GR for it at least, so I'm tracking it. Also, having a GR on it means that Star will nag me about it as well, so that's good. Let's see. Again, Shogun Walls for this giveaway here, and I'm making it quick because I got to get going, but I will be doing a raid on somebody. Let me answer a few more questions because you guys are asking the questions. Wow, a lot of questions there. Any stream specials? I can do the stream specials. Do I have a thing? Is that like... I don't think I'll do... Hold on, I'm reading this. Not necessarily my stream specials. Let me go modify that a little bit. Let's see. Whatever. I'll leave it in there like that. Let me take off the last piece at least, because those were limited, and I think I owe some people those maps already. Bam. So I took off those. Then we'll call that the stream specials for today, because I've been failing on my stream special stuff. There you go. So that's what the stream specials will be for today, in case anybody was holding out, waiting for that stuff to come up. And again, that's I manage all that stuff. Like this version, again, we're trying to get some of this stuff automated so it's done through game, and have more ways we can do like spur of the moment type sale type stuff, and put things on for like 2 hours while we're doing our live stream, to encourage you guys to pay attention and chime in. Currently, I do it all by hand. So like last time, it took me about 2 or 3 days to get caught up on things. So sorry to those people that it took until like the weekend or whatever to get things done. But I did get it all done, I believe. Although it looks like I have 3 emails now, so I guess I got some more work to do. Medusa. New friends in game. Let's see. Uh-oh, XX Killjoy 420 one-bitted me. People only do that when they want me to look at something. I apparently don't have my speaker. Oh, you know what? I think my sound is going over my headphones right now. I think I need to make my little speaker down here my default. Hold on, let me do that real quick. Because I probably have missed a ton of people. Oh, yeah. No, I got to make Flux, I think, was the last one. Let me look back here. See, I've been failing you guys. Do a summary there. Omega Flux, thank you. Snugs, as always. There's not enough thanks in my my throat, my lungs, whatevers. Let's see. John Marcus. Looks like gave a bit to say goodbye. Synthetic 9. Okay, so I'm mostly followed. Oh, I got a new follow. Good. Let's see. Anybody else any new follows? That's what I really look for. Is I want the follows. Give me the follows. All right, that's enough of that stuff. Let me get back over here to this. I think you guys have had time to read that, and that's annoying as crap. So I'm going to turn that thing off. But let's see. Let me answer a few more questions, and then I'm going to try and wrap things up here in a reasonable amount of time. Brass Knuckles, are you going to improve player dungeon loot? Yes, I meant to get that in for this time. So I will be putting some of the new artifacts. I will be adding those to some dungeon loot. But I meant to get in the things creatures in dungeons drop essences, but at a lower rate. I meant to get that in. I have not got that yet. I'm going to make that's a pretty safe change for me, so I'm going to add that in. That I'll try and get that in one of our first patches. All right. And just in general, the hope is to improve loot dramatically next release as well. This release, again, some of it was coming up with some ways. Hey, yay, finally somebody listened to me. Thank you very much, Sapper Steel. Make sure, and Snugsy one. Thank you. For the 300 bits. And if you just followed, make sure and do the exclamation mark raffle, because you can't join the raffle unless you follow. That's all you got to do. You don't have to subscribe, although I appreciate it, or give bits, although I appreciate it. But again, the main thing I'm here for is number one priority is exposing people to the game and making sure you guys feel like you're a part of the game, and that make sure that we hear your concerns, your complaints, your questions, your everything, which, let's see. Speaking of which, let me get back to some of these questions. Scammer on Good Game, with the introduction of tiered artifact loot coming up, will boss-specific loot or drops be included in this tiered drop system? So for those who haven't heard me talk about this before, this is actually something that I kind of came up with. It's an idea I had a while back, but some people were saying some things on a stream last week that made me switch over to this system. So we've had like artifacts in game kind of working outside the normal crafting system, but they can be enhanced. But they're pretty uninspiring. And there's also little loot for, hey, thank you very much, Craig Schwartz. There we go. That's what I'm getting. Oh, and Stone Roar and good brushwork and wow, what happened there? But anyways, there's a new there's a new tiered loot system, tiered artifact system that basically is just kind of working off some of the stuff that needed to be developed for dungeons. Again, we always try to make sure things are building on top of other things. Oh, but Stone Roar, good brushwork, Hamza Matthews, and Craig Schwartz all followed. Man, after I complained about not getting any follows, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Apparently encouraging them for the raffle. Now get in the raffle, guys. No, I don't want to hear somebody open 5 accounts. Those are too original names to be 5 different accounts. But anyway, so the artifact stuff is getting a major update this release. So all existing artifacts that are in game, this won't happen all this release, but this happens for all the new ones, and I'm going to get it in for probably a half dozen of the old ones. Rather than being like the Ring of the Lich, that will now turn into a Ring of the Lich, uncommon. So there's basically 4 tiers. There's common, uncommon, rare, and legendary. So existing artifacts will come in at the uncommon level. So why uncommon instead of common is because I'm trying to make sure there's a lower tier of stuff we can put in the game so I can have a higher drop rate, so we can start putting some more drop stuff in new player zones and like players where, just starting out the game, so we can give those guys some stuff, but give them the very small version, the common version of it. And then there's an uncommon version of it that's roughly 33% bigger than the common. Then there's a rare version that is, again, like 33% more powerful. And then there's the legendary that's basically 2 times as powerful as common, 33% more than the rare. So these all drop in game. Now the part that is hopefully going to improve some people's experience. Oh, and Sinesh Kazagal, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Again, I'm glad to hear. Assuming that's because you like the ideas. Michael Dragonbreath, they should all give ancient essences. But, so one of the things that they will also do is you can take any 4 of the lower one, take them to a forge, and reforge them into the next tier up. So it kind of works in a similar system to what the totems are. So that means finding common things, uncommon things, there's still a reason to keep them around, even if it's like not quite good enough for you to use, but there's a good reason, because now if you get 4 commons, you can turn that into an uncommon version, slightly better version. If you get 4 uncommons, you can turn that into a rare. And right now I still have it, so if you get 4 rares, you can turn that into a legendary. Again, I may be changing some of these numbers in terms of how many there are, but basically trying to make it so, low tier people will be finding some of these common ones and they'll be sort of useful, but then again, as you move up, there's ways these aren't useless anymore. They don't just become cash loot. They become something you want to do something with, which is keep them around, because if I find 3 more, then I'm going to, turn that into something that will be more powerful. It also gives people who are in-game right now, it gives you ways that you can continue to level up some of your existing, more unique artifact items. So, again, and Snugs, you're winning, right? There's 4 days left, Snugs. I think you got a good lead there. But thank you for the 1,000 bits, both to Snugsy1 and Sinesh Kazagal. And thank you for the 100 bits, Scan4, and Eric Rules for the 100 bits. Again, if you guys are down there, Eric Rules, it looks like you just snuck onto the chart. If you look at the top 10 chart, I'm going to give everybody in the top 10 will get a special silver cloak that I made on a stream a while back. And anybody in the top 3, I'll give out a gold cloak to again. That's what I did for last month. Last month, I think I only gave the top 3 people cloaks. But this month, I'm going to give the top 10 will get a silver one. People in the top 3 will get a silver and a gold, so you can choose which one. So can we get a way to deconstruct totems? Ooh, Fizzle, that's a good idea. that seems like something that should happen. The question is, can we get away to deconstruct totems? For those who don't know, in the dungeon totem stuff, the rooms, you basically collect essences and then you can craft totems out of those. And then the totems are used to determine the level for the difficulty of the room. I know some people like, they try higher, but they don't like what's higher. They, it's slower XP because there's kind of like, the fine line of like, do I want to kill lots of stuff quick or do I want to kill a few things slow but they give more experience? So, so I know there's some people who leveled up and said, I was getting better experience per hour or better gold per hour or whatever at the lower tier and they want to deconstruct. But yeah, that's a good idea. We should have them so you can salvage them and get back, like all but one of them. So basically you lose a little bit salvaging it, but you get some of them back. Because I'm sure there's some people who would want to do that. And Sinash Kazagal, man, again, twice. You're also in the top 3. I don't see anybody up there threatening you, but 4 days left, so we'll see. Let me do a few more questions, and I'm going to do this final giveaway for those super cool Shogun walls. Warrior B. Patrick, my pot goes live in R66. Congrats. Can I still move the interconnect in Port Titan closer to the docks? Ooh, I don't know. Probably. I'm not sure. I actually don't know how those interconnects are set. I will make it happen for you. If you remind me on a stream, I'll definitely get in there and do it by hand. If you guys are new to the stream, which apparently there's a few people new to the stream, or at least one person with 5 new accounts in the stream. We'll see which one it is. But I'll frequently do stuff. Just ask on stream, and if it's something I know how to do it and where to do it, I can go do it live on stream for you guys. Strider Green, anything for fishing or farming? Not this release that I'm aware of. Fishing and farming have had love over the past 6 months or so. These are kind of things that haven't had enough love and desperately needed love. So next release, I'm trying to push and prioritize. Basically, the same thing I've been pushing and prioritizing for a while. There's a couple different things, but basically, in the short term, some things are going to be working on all equate to the same thing, which is trying to get more in-game content in for you guys. When people hear in-game content, they of course think like, raids or new bosses, new hard dungeons. So there's some of that is going in. I'm probably going to take a pass at tuning up another level, kind of like what I've done with the Ruined Keep. Is it Ruined Keep? Yeah, Ruined Keep and Mysterious Swamp. And some of those others that I've taken a pass at to basically turn them from like tier 3 to tier 10 plus. Also like the Spider Queen boss and some of those other things where I went and did a tune-up pass. But I'll probably do a little more of that to get a little more high-end content in. But the other part of the high-end content is it's not just adventurers. We're not just a PvE game. It's crafters are a big deal. And we've been postponing a bunch of crafting stuff. So we're going to try to start chewing away on some of that crafting stuff and get some more in-game content crafting stuff in there. Because that is one of those things we neglect, the high-end crafters. I don't even know if Elrond is on the stream or not, but he reminds me frequently. There's a number of other people in there. So we'll be helping out the in-game crafter people, hopefully, in R67 with moving a lot of the focus over to crafting stuff. Yes. I'm going to start saying your actual name instead of calling my Greek friend Anakitos. 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 I think that's close enough. Anakitos. But yeah, the crafter needs some love, and that's, again, it's been on the schedule, and it's been one of those things that gets pushed each release to the next release, and we're going to try to actually get that, get some of that stuff at least started this next release, even if I have to do some of it myself. Let's see. So, again, as I say, I'm here trying to attract new players to the game. My on-screen stuff is always boring as I'm not sure what's boring. But anyways, there's looking around there. I probably should do that more often. And probably need to go do an adventure soon. Hey, Mojito. Other Mojito, not Mojito in the corner. For those who are also new on the stream, if you look in the bottom left-hand corner, there's a puppy dog in there who is the model for the puppy dog that everybody got for free login for May, which you only have 4 more days to do. Yes, we will have a new login special for May, or for June, but it'll be something different than that. We're looking at for June, we may do something again trying to appeal to the come give it a try people. It doesn't really significantly unbalance the game anyway long term, but makes it more fun for early people, which is we're going to probably give people a big experience boost reward and an obsidian potion or an obsidian expedience potion. So basically anybody who logs in will get something like maybe 250,000 experience points added to their pools. Just one time. You can't log in every day and get that. Yeah, guidance, that's it. Obsidian potion of guidance. But anyway, so basically they'll get a bunch of experience in their pool, and also they'll have a potion of guidance, so they'll be learning it 4 times as fast or something. So that'll be good for the new players. It won't really unbalance things in the long run for players. But that'll probably be the login bonus for June. Again, as we try to appeal to the old players who tried it, didn't stick, for whatever reason, and then also for the new players who log in. It's a much more sticky, attractive game when you have lots of dings and bells and whistles. Again, it's kind of I mentioned it before, but it's kind of the Las Vegas mentality. If you've ever been to a Las Vegas casino and you just walk in and there's all sorts of excitements, get you going, get your your adrenaline, your endorphins or whatever going. It's kind of that same thought. As you want to have lots of rewards, lots of visible and also audible reward type stuff early on, so that players get addicted to it. I mean, kind of the same stuff as gambling mentality. But anyways, that's in the attempt to get the game to be a little more sticky for new user experience as we continue to work on that stuff. But that'll probably be the June, and of course, as always, probably giving you guys TMI, too much information, but hard to say. I'm just trying to keep you guys all in the loop on what we're doing. Let's see, one more couple of questions here, and then I will do the final giveaway. Let's see. Ian, can we just move our house to the magic mover? I want to keep my city-sized house, but have upgraded recently to a keep deed and don't want to redecorate. I don't know. That's something we've talked about. Maybe we can reprioritize that for you if it's a big deal, but that is something we've talked about, and I thought we allowed you to upgrade upwards, just not downwards. So you can't take a city size and put it into a magic movers and then put it into a town lot or something. But I thought we were letting you do the other way, but there may have been some complications with that. That was on Burning Toad's list. He may be yelling at me in a minute saying, why would you bring that up? Let's see. Mojito's Swedish redfish, not to be confused with the redfish, but Swedish redfish. What is Mojito's favorite day of the week? It used to be Saturday and Sunday were his favorite day, because of course people stayed home with him all day. Now every day is his favorite day of the week, because I'm at home every day talking to you guys while I work on the game. Let's see. Chris, can we get the XP bars for adventure crafting and skill progress like every other game? What are you saying, Fizzle? You saying we're backwards? We're behind? Yeah, I thought there's like the little bars down there. Like, you're not talking about those? Like, you can see the little bar down there at the bottom, the little green bar? Nope, you guys can't see that because I'm covering it up. The little green bar down there? That thing, that shows you specific skill progress, and also shows over here where your skill progress is. You're probably talking about the experience. There's the question. Yeah, we did have, for those who remember in the old days, we did have experience bars at the bottom of the screen, but again, it became kind of weird because we have our hybrid system where you kind of earn experience, but that really is meaningless except it just goes into a giant pool that gets spent. And so it got confusing. It even got tough to figure out how to do the bars so they were meaningful. And so I think we ended up putting them in there like logarithmic, where every notch was 10 times more, and then that just got confusing. But anyways, I probably should wrap up now. I got to go get ready to do some hamburger cooking. Mojito does not have an Instagram page. If you are a follower, if you go to my Facebook page, he's probably got not as many pictures as he used to. I mean, he has the same number of pictures he used to, but there haven't been that many new pictures because Maxine is the new person that gets all the camera time at this house. And again, so many thanks today as we head towards the end of the month. This is possibly why you guys are being more generous. But again, thank you guys. Z of Silverdale, Sinash Kazagal, Eric, Sinash Kazagal times 10. That was a second one. Okay, I was going to say, he didn't do a third one, did he? And Snugs, guys, again, all the support. Thanks for all the questions. I'm going to go through, I keep threatening to do this, but I'm going to try to go through and do a stream where I do nothing but hit back questions to read over some of these, because I've got about 4,000 questions now. I'm sure there's a lot of dupes. But I'm going to go through and try to pick out like 100 or so of the best ones. Maybe I'll do some like best of question Q&A stream, and if I use one of your questions, if I answer one of your questions on stream, then I'll give you like some prize or some title or something in game. And thank you again, Eric Rules, for more bits. But guys, I need to get going here. Get ready for Memorial Day grilling. I'm not sure how that got to be Memorial Day thing, but apparently that's the Memorial Day thing. And let's see, what is that Twitch thing? Twitch TV. Hold on, I'm looking for somebody. I'm gonna go raid. Don't abandon, but we gotta do the raffle first. That's right. Ooh, I've promised Taiki is on, and I've promised Taiki. Although there's RPE Zach. I promised Taiki I would give her a raid here soon, so I may be doing Taiki. I may go look at this RPE Zach. They're doing a cookout and they don't have many viewers. Taiki gives you the bonus of singing. Raid Taiki? Yeah. She's already got 22 people. But let me do the giveaway first. You guys have all raffled up, right? Right. Oh, and a fishing contest. Okay, that's what's going on there. All right, and let's see. You guys are all in there. Oh, Kron, I see you were missed, apparently. Mojito's on the move. There you go. Eric Rules knows what to do. What are you doing, bud? All right, I'm closing it. Bam. And you guys ready? This is for the Shogun walls. Did I misclick? Oh, no, there it is. Strider Green. You have won. Oh, what a horrible stream set. Horrible stream backdrop there. Do. Dun. Strider Green, you have won. Are you Strider Green in game? These are some fabulous fabulous things here. Let's see. Is it Strider Green? That's got to be you. Oh, we got a lot of extra Shogun crap in there. Hold on, Strider Green. I'm sending you two batches. Do. And then we will be raiding in just a second. Don't leave me, don't leave me. You know you want to go raid Taiki. You guys should all go in there and tell her you're only going to stay if she'll sing you a song. Bam, Strider Green, 2. You are set. Mojito's up and ready to get out of the room, so I guess I better end the stream. Guys, thank you so much for all the support. Thank you for all the good questions. Again, I'm hoping I'm going to do just a Q&A's, nothing in the stream but me doing Q&A and raffles here soon, and just do a best of questions. Yes, I know everybody's just watching the dog and trying to see. He's trying to get underneath the pillow. That's what he's doing there, in case you're trying to figure out what's going on there. He likes to be covered up, and if I'm not covering him up, he'll try and dig under whatever is there, so. Yeah, that's what's going on back there. Blanket request, get back in your bed, bud. I'll cover you up. Come on. Oh, now look. Now he wants to get in my lap or something. Come on, let me cover you up. Come on. Alright, there you go, dog. I see videos on the internet of like dogs who like bite their covers and pull their cover over them and stuff like that. I need to teach Mojito how to do that. Anyways, Mojito's been saved just in time. It is now time for us to go raid somebody else. I will be back on tomorrow. Maybe a little late tomorrow because it does sound like we're going to have a team meeting tomorrow to go over new user experience. And probably do some build status stuff. But again, see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. We're going to go raid Taiki right now. Make sure and demand that she sings for you. And just remember, when I sing, it sounds worse, but that's just because I have no backup music going on. That's my story. Sticking to it. Guys, thank you so much. Let's see if I got Taiki's name spelled right. I did not. Raid Taiki. Oh, I think I probably didn't do the underscore between it. There we go. Now I got it right. Guys, again, thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon. Enjoy Taiki's thing. And remember, 3 or 4 more days until the release, and 3 or 4 more days until you miss out on your login special. So make sure and log into the game once on your account so you can get your dog in your house and the other stuff. And look forward to some new login specials starting next month. The 1 day left on the sale, which is really just there's 3 panels of sales. So go check them out and let's go raid. Thank you guys so much.